One of the side hustles that I am working on is my Etsy shop. I opened it in 2012 and I was just copying like cool things I found on Pinterest, and they always came out like crap. Basically, like it was the inspiration and the reality type like comparisons. Mine was terrible. And after not making sales from like 2 different crappy listings that I had, I took a break for a very long time. And it wasn't until like sometime in 2020 that I really got into things. I was inspired by people who were doing those portrait illustrations, and I was also really inspired by some like sticker creators, and I thought I could totally do that. I had an iPad, I got a tablet pencil because I didn't already have one, and I started doing the portrait illustrations. I believe those were my first sales. I got like some crappy Amazon Basics tablet pencil, and it really was crappy. So once I earned enough to buy an Apple pencil, I got that, and then things got a lot better. I got a cutting machine. I started with Silhouette, and that was just way too confusing for me. I could not figure out how to get it to work. There was like, I got it to work, but I couldn't get it to cut properly. I had so many issues with it, and I didn't want to have to live on like forums and Facebook groups and whatnot trying to figure out how to get things to work properly. And I saw people saying how Cricut was so much more user-friendly, so I got that instead, and could not agree more. Oh my gosh. So I've had a Cricut since then. I've actually been through a bunch of different machines. I needed to upgrade at one point, and then business was booming when I was doing stickers and also these baby shower favors. So I needed to get another machine so I could get more orders out at once. I was working a full-time job at the time, still am, but I was working a full-time job at the time, and so I really needed to maximize the time I had at home and get as much done as possible. So yeah, I had 2 machines, and then business started to slow down, so I had to get rid of one. And then eventually I was like, I really don't want to have to be doing physical orders. Like, there's just so much to it. The time it takes to actually make the products, ship them out, and then like also the cost of all of the materials. I don't like how much space it all takes up as well. I have a smaller apartment, and it's just like everything is just storage basically, and it's so frustrating. So I started working on digital listings. I have so many different printable options available now. I am not offering new physical products. I'm just trying to sell out of all of my supplies at this point. And then I'm not going to be offering that stuff anymore. Just going to be working on digital products, because I also want to have more time for myself. I don't want to have to always be serving other people. And that's what's really great about digital products is they're one and done. You make them once, you can sell them an unlimited number of times. There's some listings that I have from Valentine's Day like 3 years ago that I'm still selling in my shop today, and they still go. Sometimes people will ask for some adjustments made, but then like that honestly just gives me a new listing, and then like basically that same design is still selling for me, which is really incredible. Like, I'm not having to reinvent the wheel. People come to my shop, they order the thing, they print it out at home, they do whatever they're gonna do, and I only had to make the thing once, maybe twice if somebody asked for, you know, some edits or something. But it's pretty cool. I'm still running my shop today. Somebody came back to me in my messages and they were like, hey, remember that thing that you made for me like a few years ago? I really want that again. And luckily, I still have all of the materials, and we got it all figured out within just a few hours. She placed her order, and here I am making it all together right now. I'm just really excited that she came back to me instead of trying to find somebody else to work with. Etsy is one of my side hustles. I will recommend it to everybody because I think it's such a great platform. Like, you don't have to worry about promoting things for yourself. You can do that because it helps to get more eyeballs on your stuff. But Etsy works as its own search engine. It brings people to your shop. And most of my sales come that way. I don't promote any of my printable stuff really. Like, once in a while, I will post on Facebook, like with my link, I'll do that. But if you look at my shop's Instagram, I'm not promoting that thing like ever. So it's really cool. Like I'm not having to put in the work really. I would get more sales, I'm sure, if I did work on the promotion, but that's what I'm saying is like, if you don't want to have to worry about that, if you don't want to have to show up on social media trying to sell your stuff, like you don't have to, because Etsy is helping you out with that. So I'm curious, do any of you have an Etsy shop? If you do, definitely send me the link so I can check it out. If you've thought about starting an Etsy shop but haven't yet, what is stopping you? Like, let me help you out, because this is a really great way of earning a side income. I don't know the exact dollar amount that I have earned. I want to say the last time I looked was just about $50,000 from Etsy. So, I mean, it has helped so much over the years. It's helped pay for vacations, car repairs, like just so much stuff. So, like, why not? Why not?